Welcome back to Go With Us. This is Weather Week 2024. This event is looking pretty underrated. We've slotted in a few tips and some strategies for you guys that they haven't even mentioned. We're looking forward to it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into Weather Week. Let's kick off with when Weather Week is going to be happening. It looks like it's going to be starting this Thursday, the 14th of March at 10 a.m., running for 4 days until Sunday, the 18th of March at 8 p.m. local time. And moving on to the bonuses, there's going to be a total of 3. The first bonus is actually going to surround Castform, which is actually what this Weather Week generally always surrounds. If you guys didn't know, Castform is a normal type Pokemon originally coming from the Hoenn region. Castform has the ability to change its appearance as well as its type depending on the weather outside. If it's sunny weather, it's going to be fire type. If it's hailing and snowy, it's going to be ice type. And if it's raining, it's going to be water type. The first bonus, which is connected to Castform, is that we all have a higher chance of encountering shiny Castform in the wild, which I think is awesome. Just remember that I think if you encounter it in like its sunny form or its snowy form, for example, I think it can be shiny in that form as well. And some of those shinies are off the chain. We're gonna actually leave them on the screen right now. Bonus number 2 is that there's gonna be 2 times catch Stardust when we catch Pokemon, and this couples perfectly with bonus number 3, which effectively we can get more Stardust from catching weather boosted Pokemon. So you can see where this is going, guys. This could be a Stardust haven event. Don't sleep on this. And it's probably a good time to mention, because they've just released those Origin forms into the game, Origin Form Palkia and Origin Form Dialga. I want to focus on Origin Form Dialga here. Because they've released Roar of Time into the game, as well as Spatial Rend, I want to focus on Roar of Time here. This is a great time to really make that bonus work in your favor. Remember that you can pause the timer for a certain amount of time, and you can stack it all the way up to 2 hours to effectively make those items just last longer. And because you're going to be catching Pokemon with extra Stardust effectively on the weather boost too, and if you have those star pieces running, you can see where this is going. This could be a really, again, it's a Stardust haven. Make sure to take advantage of these bonuses. Moving on to the wild spawns, it looks like certain Pokemon are going to be appearing frequently in different types of weather. The following Pokemon are going to be appearing regardless of what weather it's going to be. We're going to have Paris, Drifloon, Helioptile, Amara, and Lickitung. And depending on what the weather is, if it's sunny weather, we're going to get more Cacnea. In rainy weather, we're going to get Lotad. In snowy weather, we're going to get Snover. In partly cloudy weather, we're going to get Roggenrola. In cloudy weather, we're going to get Spritzy. In windy weather, we're going to get Swablu. And foggy weather, we're going to get Ghastly. So yes, depending on what weather is out there in your region and what target you maybe want to focus on, go after that. I like what they've done this time. Moving on to raids. In 1-star raids, we're going to have Poliwhirl, Ghastly, Hippopotas, Amara. And 3-star raids, we're going to have Charizard, Lickitung, and Drampaw. Remember that Charizard can go into Mega Charizard X or Mega Charizard Y, one of the best dragon type, and I think it's the second best fire type attacker in the game with that Mega Charizard Y. Definitely go after that if you don't have it. And 5-star raids, we're going to have Regice returning. And in Mega raids, we have Mega Tyranitar returning. Do not overlook this Pokemon. Mega Tyranitar with that new Bite and Brutal Swing combination is an absolute... Make sure you get enough Mega Energy to raid this Pokemon. You need this thing on your team. And just like it was last time, we're gonna have Weather Week themed field research tasks where we can encounter Paris, Castform Normal, Sunny Castform, Rainy Castform, Drifloon, Helioptile, Amara, and I think this is very cool. If we're lucky, we can encounter Snowy Castform. Now, depending on the region you're in, I don't live in a region where there's snow. Just a quick tip, I've never seen snow in my life. Of course, I've seen it on pictures and things like that, but I don't know what snow even looks like. So I never get Snowy Castform spawning here. So that's one task I'm definitely gonna go after. Let's hope I can finally get it in the decks. There's gonna be Weather Week themed collection challenge where we're probably gonna have to catch and evolve some certain Pokemon to get some rewards and encounters. And of course, we're gonna get Pokestop showcases. This time they haven't necessarily specified what's gonna be required to be entered into the showcases, but you know the rewards you can get from that. A lot of Stardust, lots of XP, maybe even a lure module as well if you're lucky. So yes, guys, that is going to be it. This is very important. make sure to stack, and I know you guys spotted it already, make sure to stack that Paris that's going to be in field research. If you guys didn't know, Paris is a permanently boosted Stardust Pokemon, which means it gets 500 Stardust per catch. So if you stack these Paris, let's say you maybe stack 10 or 20 of them in your stack tasks, remember you can stack up to 100 of them, and you catch them on a 3 times catch or 4 times catch Stardust day, you're going to be reeling in on a star piece like 3,500 Stardust per Paris, which is it's extremely powerful way to get Stardust in Pokemon Go. We do this every single time, so make sure you don't forget this. The 2 or 3 main focuses is definitely firstly to try and get all of those shiny forms. The second one is to focus on that Paris Stardust hack, like we mentioned earlier. Don't sleep on that. And thirdly, don't forget about that Roar of Time special feature on Origin Dialga. Guys, this is the event to really utilize that if you have it. So please take full advantage. That is going to be Weather Week 2024. You know the deal. Go with us. We have Litten Calm Day coming this weekend, and we've got Kyogre Raid Day, which we're going to be dropping in a few days. You know where to get it, guys. Go with us, and we'll be sure to see you on the next one, baby.